Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Minnesota Mike back with you for another video. This is another one in my vlog series that I do through the Memphis Songwriters Association in conjunction with the blog that I write for them, talking all about songwriting and what has worked for various artists over the course of a handful of years, whether those songs have been hits or not. So, this latest kick that I'm on is called Middle Eights and Bridges, and it discusses songs that use middle eights very effectively and bridges very effectively. The difference between the two, although they serve the same purpose, taking the song to a different place, they show up in different songs for different reasons. So middle eights are always precede, I should say, a verse, and bridges always precede a chorus. And so last week we looked at the middle eight songs, and this week we are looking at the bridge songs. So we looked at, last week we looked at Sitting on the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding. We looked at The Difference by Matchbox 20 and Kathleen by Josh Ritter. Those are all songs that use middle eights very effectively. This week we have looked at Traitor by Olivia Rodrigo, as well as Move Over Mama by Justin Townes Earl. Now we are going to take a look at a song by some of my favorite bridge writers, although they've kind of fallen off over the past handful of years. But I am talking about Maroon 5. They have written some great bridges over the years, and Just a Feeling is the one we are going to chat about now to close out our discussion on middle eights and bridges, and specifically bridges. So, just a little bit of a pro tip. If you're going through a rough time and are listening to the parent album Hands All Over, I would skip this song. It's track 10. It's happened to me before. I've been up and energized, and then this song came up and I just lost it. I totally forgot about this tune, like I said, when I was in that situation, and I absolutely lost it when it came on. Here's why. The opening line says, I watched you cry, bathed in sunlight by the bathroom floor. You said you wish you did not love me anymore. The use of the word wished makes this line as powerful as it is. In other words, she's actively trying not to love him, but downplays her leaving, saying it's just a feeling that I have. The bridge reveals the narrator's pain, so much to say it's not the way she does her hair, it's the way she seems to stare right through my eyes. In other words, he's running out of good things to say about her since she's been so distant lately. But the mysterious thing about the rest of the bridge is the revelation that, at least from her perspective, it's the love she tried so hard to save, and also that in his darkest days, she refused to run away. In other words, she tried to love him, did everything she could, and the fact that she doesn't is just a feeling. Just a feeling, right? People often make fun of me for liking Maroon 5 as much as I do, but when I tell them I relate to their lyrics, this is exactly the type of song that I'm talking about. And it's also worth noting that this song came out in 2010, and in 2014, somebody told me love is a choice, and I feel like if I were going to love you, it would have happened by now. And so that's why this song continues to just absolutely punch me in the gut, because the idea of like, oh, I really tried, and then all of a sudden, no, I'm not trying anymore, just really gets to me. But anyway, melodically, the song is based around a piano part with drums, bass, and acoustic guitar added in for flair. The intro uses E flat, A flat, C minor 7, and B, followed by A flat, B flat, and E flat. This is a 1, 4, 6, 7, 5 pattern. The verse uses A flat, B flat, C minor 7, and B, the same pattern as the verses minus the 1 chord. This is followed by E flat, A flat, B flat, C minor 7, B flat, A flat, B flat, E flat, and A flat, which is a 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. 4-5-1-4 pattern. While the second verse uses A flat, B flat, C minor 7, and B flat, followed by A flat, B flat, and E flat. This is only half as long as the first verse. The second verse uses the 4-5-6-7, 5-4-5-1 chords. The first part of the pre-chorus, obsessed, depressed at the same time, and the second time around, undress, confess that you're still mine. That uses an A flat, B flat, C minor, and B flat, followed by A flat, B flat, E flat, F minor 7, and E flat / G, which is a 4-5-6, 5-4-5-1 pattern. While the second part of the pre-chorus uses F minor 7, E flat / G, A flat, and B flat, which is a 2-7-1-4-1 pattern. The chorus then uses E flat / G, A flat, E flat, B flat, E flat / G, A flat, E flat, B flat, C minor 7, A flat, E flat, A flat, and B flat. That is a 1-4-1-5-1-4-1-5-6, 4-1-4-5 pattern. The bridge then uses C minor, B flat, A flat, G flat, F minor 7, E flat, C minor 7, B flat, A flat, E flat / G, and G flat, as well as F minor 7, which is a 6-5-4-3-2-7-1, 6-5-4-3, 6-5-4-1-3-2-7 pattern. Just a Feeling uses structurally a verse, pre-chorus, chorus, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, chorus format. There's something interesting that happens with the pre-chorus that always sticks out to me, in that it's twice as long as what I think a normal pre-chorus would be, which is normally about 2 lines. This pre-chorus has 2 distinct parts. The first part in the chorus, in the first pre-chorus, I should say, says, obsessed, depressed at the same time. I can't even walk in a straight line. I'm lying in the dark, no sunshine, no sunshine, no sunshine. Before transitioning into She Cries, This Is More Than Goodbye. When I look into your eyes, you're not even there. The second pre-chorus says, undress, confess that you're still mine. I roll around in a bed full of tears and I'm still lying in the dark, no sunshine, no sunshine, no sunshine. It's incredibly well done because the repetition of the phrase no sunshine makes you think it's going into a chorus, but then it hits you with that second part. We talked about the bridge in the lyric section, but we didn't talk about the choice of using that one as opposed to the middle 8 and another verse. In case you couldn't tell, I listen to a lot of sad songs. With those sad songs comes the idea of running out of steam. It's why it's so effective that the chorus is so simple and short after pouring his heart out in the verses and pre-choruses, and why it works so well to go into the stripped down chorus after the bridge. Another verse would have dictated another song title, according to the woman in the song. It's just a feeling, and there's nothing more to say. So there's no reason to say anything other than that coming out of the bridge. Just as a closing production note, this song, like all of the songs on the standard edition of Hands All Over, was produced by legendary producer Mutt Lange. Reportedly, the process was that Adam Levine would bring a song to Mutt, and he'd say that's a good start and I'll build on that. This may explain the double pre-chorus length. The entire album, I should say, is absolute fire and deserves more love than it gets. As exhausting as it was for the band to make, I think it's their best, and that's a testament to the band and the producer. Just a Feeling is linked below. When it ends, you're gonna say, I can't believe that it's over. I'm Minnesota Mike. Make sure you check out all my other vlogs. Thank you for checking out this one. Those can be found on YouTube, and you can also find all my blogs on the Memphis Songwriters Association website, where until March 14th of 2025 at midnight, you can submit your songs for our annual songwriting competition. We'd love to hear from you in that particular regard. But I'm Minnesota Mike. Thank you so much for tuning in.